Welcome back, friends, subscribers, fellow painters, family. I do have a few family members that are subscribers. I'm going to continue with this dip technique. It's not really a series for me. It's just, I guess, experimenting with different colors and backgrounds. I've tried it on white background, black background, and today I'm going to try it on a red background. So I'll be using Candy Apple Red, and this is by Apple Barrel. There are a few colors that we like. We like the Princess Purple, the something pink, Candy Apple Red, and I think a cool blue. There's just a few, like a handful. I want to say 3 or 4 colors. So this is one of our favorites though. And then this, I'm going to use Primary Yellow by Liquitex. And that's just telling you how I mix my paints. These are my old bottles. I'm trying to use some of this up. It's Liquitex Primary Yellow. Again, I use 3 parts Floetrol, US Floetrol, 1 part pouring medium, which is Liquitex Gloss Medium, and then 1 part paint. And every one of my colors have a squirt of GAC 800, GAC 800. All right, and then I'm going to be using, I think this is by, let's see, it's Hobby Lobby's paint. Hobby Lobby's paint is Master's Touch. How did I forget that? Yellow Deep by Master's Touch. And I think we have another one by Master's Touch. Yes. Pearlized Bright Gold by Master's Touch. Haven't used this one in a while. I'm trying to get just different colors. The yellow deep is kind of like a goldish yellow. And then I wanted something bright to stand out, so I'm going to use Neon Orange by Artist Loft. So those are my 4 colors plus my base. So base being red, and I think I have enough in here for that. And then yellow deep, pearlized, bright gold, and then neon orange. So hopefully it'll turn out well. I already put my bubble wrap down. I have bubble wrap down, and I put my lines on the bubble wrap for my edges so I know where to dip the picture. I already have them taped. I already have the feet on them. I'm working on 12 by 12s, white canvases. They're inexpensive. I think I had them in a value pack. So they were actually in a value pack. So we will get started. I want to get my stick. I had to order new bamboo sticks. I use these to get the edges, and then I also use them to unclog these when they get the top of these when they get clogged. So I'm going to spend a minute putting down my colors. Then we will start on the dip technique. So here we go. I haven't used this for a while to shake it up. So I'm going to do the outline in red. There, 12 by 12. And like I said before, a lot of people use, plastic or cardboard. You don't have to use bubble wrap. Or they'll use another canvas, like spray this all on, or put this all on one canvas, then put the other canvas on top of the canvas, like this, and smash it together like that. However, I like to do it this way. I think it just gives us a little more control. So, and then I needed to make some new paint up anyway, because this, like I said, has been sitting for a few months. So, and then I get my trusty card. Sometimes I use an Amazon used gift card. To go ahead and get the edges. And I'll show you how I do that. Uh-oh. hope we have enough. I'm thinking we probably do. I'll smear this around a little bit with my spatula. I always use a spatula instead of a, well, I don't always use it. Usually I use a, let's see if I can turn this upside down and we'll get some more out of it in a few minutes. Alrighty, now I use this. Now I'm going to have to set this somewhere where it can stay upside down. And we will move this around. It makes it a little thicker when you use bubble wrap, but I like that. I like the thickness. I have used both. I have used plastic. Don't think I've ever used cardboard, but I have used plastic and I have used bubble wrap. I'm trying to think if there's, I've never used another canvas. Maybe I should try it on cardboard sometime just to see how that works. Look at this. We can get started. I hope everyone's having a good day. I washed and waxed my car today and made my hands hurt. My wonderful husband helped me. But it's a job. It is. It's a job to wash and wax a vehicle. I wanted to try to do our truck tomorrow. We've got the windows open in case you hear dogs or kids or sirens or trains, because there's a railroad crossing not too far down the road. All right, so there's my base, and thinking maybe I'll start putting the yellow, and no specific order, just, you know, random. I haven't been able to paint for a few days, and I'll tell you something bothers me. I really enjoy painting and I don't want to stop. All right. I always stand the canvas up and twist it around to get the edges really good. All right, now we'll use this yellow gold. I almost thought about using a cell activator, but I've never done that. I guess I should try that. I just thinking with the cells, you know, how would that work, or would it look? Would it form like, I don't know, air, so it would look like you're missing it, you know, on the canvas, like a piece would be missing. I'm gonna have to check that out sometime, because I do have some cell activators, you know, already made up. So, all right. That was the yellow deep, not the gold. Yellow deep was that. Boy, that's not that far off. Now here's the pearlized bright gold. Try this. Go around the edge. Make like a box. I have no dark colors in there. This neon orange will be the brightest thing. I thought, should I put some blue in there? I mean, I don't want to put too much and you just have a muddy mess. A muddy mess. All right. Ooh, that stands out. I missed this. I have two canvases. I think I told you that way I can put down one after the other, and I may change it. I may add the blue or something if the first one doesn't turn out that good. That's usually what I do. If the first one doesn't turn out that well, I'll go ahead and add a color or try to change it up a little bit to make it brighter or whatever I have to do. All right, so we'll move these out of the way. And I want to see if that candy apple red is coming out of the bottle a little better. I had it standing upside down here, so. Nope. Alrighty, well, put a little bit right there, more than what I wanted to came out, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. So here we go. And I will let you see this before I do. I'll flip it up like that. How about that? Or I'll try to pull it straight up and then go like that. So I'll hold on to the feet. And I can still see my edge marks right there and right there. So, boom. I should have just dropped it, huh? Of course, it probably went off center or something. That was my luck. Only on camera. I could probably do it perfect without being on camera, but on camera, not so much. Alrighty. So we got our paint. Okay. Take the Amazon gift card and go to work. There's a bubble come out of the sides. Always want to try to keep it in one spot, but get all the edges. And give it a second to adhere to the canvas. Because if you do that, then you won't have any bare spots and have to double dip. Like I said before, double dipping is not good. It just messes up the colors, and if you're eating chips and you double dip, that's not good either, because nobody wants to eat after people. All right, there's that. Now we're going to go down here. This, I think, just makes it sure to adhere to the canvas. It just makes sure that looks like there's some cells right there. That's weird. Alrighty. All right. I think we've given it enough time. I'm kind of anxious to see what this is going to look like. You're going to see it before me. So if it's a total failure, you'll know before I do. I'm still going to show it to you, though. I'm still going to post it on YouTube. I really am thankful for my subscribers. I'm so grateful. You have no idea. You make my day. And I'm very thankful. If you want to subscribe and you haven't already, please do so. Hit that notification bell. And I try to put up a video at least twice a week, but sometimes it's more, sometimes less, just depending on what I have got going on. All right, are we ready? All right, I'll let you look at it, then I'll do the sides. 1, 2, 3. Let's try to pull it straight up. Wow. This like red, orange, and gold, mainly red. And since I took it up from this way, I've got to go do the edges. I'm going to put some blue in this, folks, I think, for the next one. It's got paint on my arm. Looks like there's a clot of something down there at the bottom. I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to have to take, you can see it. It's right there. Take my tweezers, my handy dandy tweezers, and oh, yeah, that's not cool. All right. And then the other one was a bubble, I think. Yeah, I can pop that. All right. Well, I'm gonna set this one. I'm gonna have to set it right here for right now, I think. All right. Now, since I have all of that red and just a little bit of gold and orange, I think I'll leave the red there, of course, and put more of this down. I'm going to move this. Got a little piece of red on it already. I'm going to move this so I can put these over here. I'm going to add some more color to it. I want the next one to be brighter. So I'm going to add, I think either a cerulean blue by Pebeo or maybe a sky blue. Now let's get some of this down. I was kind of afraid that the yellow might take over. Or I should say yellow and gold would take over. Let's see. This is just about gone. Alrighty. Now, definitely going to use the neon orange that I like. There, how about that? Now, what is this? What is going on with my paints? Floetrol chunks. Chunks of Floetrol. I got this paint on this, really? Alright. Now, the blue. And I am going to use, well, let's see. It's going to be between this cerulean blue and this sky blue. They're about the same. I think maybe the sky blue by Master's Touch is a little bit brighter. So I think I'll use the sky blue. We'll get something a little bit brighter and use that. So again, sky blue by Master's Touch. And then should I add some kind of a purpley purple? Or is that too much? I think it'd be too much and then too muddy. And I just have a feeling, let's pop that bubble. Wow. There. I have a feeling if I don't get this with some colors on it, the red's going to take over again. And I do not want that. The red's kind of cool, but when you have a painting like that, you have to either end up airbrushing it, embellishing it, or something. It's too plain if you don't. All right, I will put a little bit, well, light purple, lavender, and I'm going to put it just in the middle. We'll put in a little bit of lavender purple by Arteza. It's a pastel. Oh, their pastel pack. They have the nicest pastels too. put a lot of it in the middle here. All right. Well, what do you think? Good enough? Got some bright. Alrighty, here we go, people. Here we go. Let me grab this. Again, I already have it taped, have the feet on it, so and I can still see the outlines of where my corners are. There. I like to do different things I haven't done for a while. I've been painting a long time, and whoa, did you see that air bubble come flying out? I've been painting a long time, and you know, when you paint, you do different techniques, and then you also can like try different colors. You know, really, you could use the same technique and even the same colors on your, you know, open cut pours and your traveling cut pours and your ring pour, and it turns out different every time. Like every time, it turns out different. It's so strange. Use the same technique and get a whole different pattern or a whole different picture, whole different painting. Well, we put in some blue, so I'm hoping that'll come through too. And I'm thought about using a blue background, but with these, maybe it is best to stick with a white background. I don't know. There's another air bubble. Man, I like that purple. I'm thinking of pastel. We should do a white background with all pastels because I have a ton. I have pastels already made up over there, so might do that. And again, I use a card, driver's license, credit card, anything you want, just to get in front of that wood piece where the canvas is stretched over. And you want to make sure that you squeeze this down hard enough that the paint does come out. You don't want it to be all globbed on there because you don't want it to crack or craze by having, you know, too much paint on the canvas. So I'm kind of curious. It seems like the second one always turns out better for me. All right, so go that way. All right, I'm going to let you see it first before I even get to see it. And like I say, every one of these videos, which I am getting ready to send the videos to myself an email and start to edit them and have like an introduction and things like that. I just think it'd be nicer. So I post it raw, you know, just as it is. I don't delete anything. I don't speed anything up. This is real time, real me. All right, let's hope this blue shows up a little bit. And the lavender. I look at the blue and the lavender right here. That is so pretty. I mean, even on the sides in that neon orange. Love that too. Okay. I'm up out of my chair. And I'll have to do the sides after I show it to you. I'll show it to you first. All right, here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Straight up. I like that purple and pink. I like that. I like that much better. Yes. Wow. Beautiful. And I don't see any globs. That's cool. Okay, so since I picked it up and did that, we're going to have to do the edges like this. I always like the edges to match. My pups are down there barking because my husband's outside. All right. Man, that's pretty. That is pretty. The sides as well. See how the sides look? I like this one. This is the one I'll post for the thumbnail. I really like this. Makes me want to do a white one with a bunch of pastel colors. Of course, the bold colors look good too. Look at that. That looks so cool. I love it. Let me know what you think. Uh-oh, I think I do see a chunk of something again. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the way the... Nope. It was. Floetrol. I've been shaking them up good, but the Floetrol clot. That's why you always have to strain your Floetrol. And even still, you can get clots. Well, there you have it. I'll go around and get my sides with this, which I always do. Always go get my sides with this on both paintings. I try to go through the sides about 3 times, 2 or 3 times. And that way it doesn't dry like that with a bunch of drips on it. So I will get these drips and I'll put them in the room on the shelf then to dry. This one just looks, you know, orange and red, and that looks totally different. Matter of fact, I'll show you what they look like close up. I'll take the camera down, let you see a close up of both of them. This is the one I like. Let's see if I can unplug this light. There, you can probably see it better without the glare. There's that one. Look at the edges. The edges are so cool. Love it. There's the mess that we made doing these. And then here is the one that's mainly red, orange, and a neon orange and just a tad of yellow. So it's still cool. I'll take the torch and pop the bubbles real quick, and then I'm going to take it in the room, let it dry. So we did this one and our mess. And then this one. I like this one the best. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, tell me what you think. I'm going to try more of these. I think I want to do a another one with, I don't know, I might do a yellow background or a white background and use my pastel colors that I have from Arteza. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your day or evening. And as always, God bless you.